Don't need a trip to the beauty shop, cause I love what I got on top. It's curly and it's brown, and it's right up there. You know what I love, that's right, my hair.
Okay, it's pretty dark.
Some of these people do not even have TV, so they can't afford cable.
Can we meet up on my frequency? On my frequency, yeah. It's so dangerous.
That's so disappointing. I'm recording with my phone because I still don't have a camera. But like, we're gonna make do. Yeah, we're gonna make do with this. Hopefully it's not as dark as it looks on my phone. But we're gonna make do. My room's type messy, so like, don't want y'all seeing that. Ha 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 ha. When you live a secret life. So yeah, let's get into the video, and hopefully it's still a quality video, though the lighting's trash and the quality is trash. Let's get into it. So this video is gonna be about my freshman year, and keep in mind that I go to a commuter school, so like my freshman year at a commuter school. Ooh, what a title. I enjoyed my freshman year, to be honest. At first I thought, because I go to a commuter school, so it's not like we're living on campus, it's not like we're eating cafeteria food 24/7. We don't get that experience. And at first I thought I was robbed. But like as the year continued, like during like second semester, I would say, I was like happy that I stayed at home because I like my bedroom. Period. Period. I don't like other people's bedrooms. I don't like sleeping over at other people's houses. I'm not that person. I like my house. I like my home. So like during this break right now, I'm so happy to be home. I'm so thankful for my house. I like my house. I like my room. So that would probably been something that I would have struggled with if I went to live on campus. I feel like the lighting is gonna like switch up on me. I like my hair. I look kind of pretty. Oh, ha ha ha, I'm gaining my freshman 15 after my freshman year. Freshman summer 15. I literally gained 20 pounds during the summer. Not even like from May to now. So that's weird, but okay. Yeah, I go to a commuter school. At first I thought I was getting robbed of my freshman experience, but like, it's whatever. School is school when it comes down to it, and it's a lot cheaper. So we at Baruch. B-A-R-C. I don't even know how to spell the school. I was supposed to do a chant and I don't know how to spell the school. Baruch. Baruch. What? Baruch. Baruch is on fire. Wait, let me do that again. Baruch is on fire. Oh, that's cute. Okay, but like I was saying, I go to a computer school, and it's a cute little place. Like, we lit, we're cute. Like I was saying, school is school. So just be happy to get into whatever school that you got into. I enjoyed all my classes this year, like 100%. All of them. Like, I loved all my professors. Like, even the ones which were like a little bit frustrating, I still loved them. Like I love you guys. So I'm not saying to like become best friends with your professors or whatever, but like be active, participate, talk to them about your assignment, even when you don't do your assignment. Low key, like even if you don't do the assignment, like participate anyway. Like Even if you don't do them, like pretend like you did them and participate, because I guarantee you that if you didn't do the assignment, nobody did the assignment. Well, unless you're a slacker and you like literally just don't do assignments at all. But like, one thing that I feel like college is different to high school is like the professors don't talk down to you like, oh, you didn't do the assignment, you're a bad student. Like, they won't even do that. They'll just be like, oh, you didn't do the assignment, okay, 0, and keep it pushing with their life. Like, they don't care. Like, they really don't. Like, not even in a mean way, but like in a like, I have my own life and like, you're grown. Like, get it together. Like, okay, you didn't do the assignment, that's cool. So just pretend like you did it. Just pretend. Unless the class is like something like math and you have an assignment, you should probably do the assignment. And like, don't play around with any online assignments either. Don't do it. That's something you're gonna have online assignments most likely. And when you have them, don't play around with them. Because they'll lock you out and you won't get access to it. Don't forget about them either, because they'll mess your grades up if you forget about them. They ain't playing around with these online assignments. I don't like them, but like, you have them and like, they're not playing with you, dude. Like, once that time passes for when you were supposed to put in your assignment and it's not in there, it's a 0 and that's it. Like, there's no crying to the teacher like, oh, you were late, like, oh, you got home too late if you're commuting, oh, you were out studying for blah blah test. Like, no, there's no excuse. Actually, that's not even true. Like, you can email some of your teachers if they like you and they'll be like, oh, okay, let me open the assignment up for you. Or if you had like a tech issue with it. Like, my communications class, I had my midterm online. The teacher was like, oh, the thing that we're using malfunctions a lot, so email me and let me know if you have any malfunction. I kid you not, for every question on this, it was a communication test, first of all, so like, we weren't even supposed to have a midterm. It was just something that professor wanted to have. So like, I kid you not, I used the textbook for each and every one of these questions. And then I got the grade back. I got like a 70 or something. All I know was like a C, and like, it would have jacked up my grade like completely. And it was just like, wow, like, how did this happen if I used the textbook? So I like emailed my professor like, I don't know if there was an error because I used the textbook for each and every one of these questions, and it wasn't like one of those guesswork things. Like, they had the answers straight up in the textbook, and I still got a C, so I don't understand that, but that's what happened. And she was like, oh, for real? She didn't say that, but like, she was like, oh, okay, it's because you participate. So like, she didn't tell me what she did with the math or anything like that, but I ended up getting an A- in that class, which is okay for me. And that was the end of that. The camera's moving around because it's on I'm using my cell phone and it's on my selfie stick, and when I move, the camera moves. But anyway, I kid you not, having a relationship with your professor is something important. And when did this become tips? I thought this was a reflection video. But like, having a relationship with your professor, staying on top of online assignments, that's something else. Social life, you don't have to go to every event. Don't kid yourself. Like, especially if you go to a commuter school and you feel like, oh, well, that's where the school life is. Like, I have to participate in my clubs, and like, I get that because this past year I've been participating like crazy, like cuckoo, that's crazy. But like, you don't have to go to every event, girl. You really don't. Even if your friends are going to that event and all your friends are going, you don't have to go. You don't have to go. Especially if it's late at night and you feel like sleeping, or you gotta commute home and it's an hour commute. You don't have to go. Don't do it to yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go. It's just that simple. Just don't go. Like you think that you're missing out on stuff, but you really not. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it could be, but it's not. Like, if you got something to do and you know you got something to do, don't play around. Just do it. Just do it. And like, by the end of the year, I was so like exhausted and like tired and like just drained, because literally college is like a to-do list that never ends. Like, it's not even like, if you take a good amount of like AP classes in high school, it's not even that crazy. Like, the work that they give you freshman year is not crazy. It's not like, oh, I can't do this because I'm not prepared. Ooh, it's just like stretching your limits just a little bit. But like, it should be doable if you took a considerable amount of AP classes. I took enough. I took like, I want to say like 5, but I probably took more AP classes throughout high school. So like, if you took AP classes, you know what you're about to be dealing with, because it's literally the same thing. It's like taking 5 AP classes half the time. So you're taking 5 AP classes until December, and then you're taking 5 more until May. Like, it's like, and it's really crazy, because you really do be finishing. Sometimes you don't need the textbook, but sometimes you really be going through a whole entire textbook. Like, my business class, I bought the textbook and it was like 20 chapters, and it was a considerable size. Why do I keep saying considerable? I don't even feel like I'm using it right, but I probably am. But like, it was a good size textbook, and we finished that textbook from January to May. We finished the whole entire textbook. And like, in high school, you don't ever be finishing the textbook, and you there the whole entire year and you don't ever finish the textbook. You be jumping chapters, you don't finish the textbook. But like, this professor literally finished the textbook, and I was like impressed. I was like, I learned stuff. Wow. Honestly, this year, I think one thing that I really learned is to be more reserved. And like, you would think, Martha, you're already reserved. But like, I think this year I just became more reserved and like more serious about my work. Like, before, I would start things and not finish, but like, in college, you are forced to finish your work. A good example of something that I did not want to finish, but I had to finish, was this like, I want to say like 12-page essay that I had to write. And like, you think like, coming in, for some reason, I felt like that whole entire 10-page, 20-page essay thing was like a joke that people told you to, so you would be scared of going into college. Like, oh, I have to write 20-page papers. Like, oh, no, you don't. You lying, sis. You just trying to scare me. But like, for real, you are writing like 12-page papers. And I was writing this paper, and I did not want to finish this paper because it was just so long. It was just continuing on and on and on, and it was just a hot mess. But it really wasn't, but it was, because you got to get that grade, and that paper was worth about like 30%. No, I think it was worth like 45% of my grade. I had to get it done, so I spent like 2 days on this paper. I had drafts before then, but this was the final draft, and I got a 90 something on it. It was a good paper. And yes, I felt like I was just like chatting the whole entire paper, but I got it done, and woo! And I feel stretched. I feel, you know, kind of like, I feel good about it. Like, I feel good that I was able to write a long paper. Yeah. That's an achievement. Just know when you go into college, you're gonna be trying new things, and it's your choice. Like, either you're gonna choose to be stretched and pushed, or you're gonna fail out. I don't know, college is college. And that's weird for someone who doesn't go to college, but like, it is what it is. It's not like high school at all. I definitely like college better than high school because I'm not even like an introvert. I'm the kind of person who likes to be by myself and do my own thing. And in high school, it's more like, oh, like I see the same faces in the hallway. I see the same faces in my classes. I see you at lunchtime, maybe if you have that period, but it's like, I see you. And it's like, oh, where were you if you weren't there that day? Like, you know what I mean? But like in college, it's like, oh, you weren't there that day? Okay. Like, oh, you didn't go to that? Like, nobody's really like checking for you like that. Like, it's more like you're an adult and like you doing what you're doing and you getting done what you're getting done and you're on your own basically. And I like that. And I like how the schedule is like pulled out. And don't take any morning classes. It's a trap. You will be late because I live like an hour away from my school. Like, I was always like 10 minutes late, and it was crazy. But like because I had a relationship with my professor, he didn't like take it off of my participation because I actually participated in class when I was there. So like I said, participate, have a relationship with your professors, and yeah, everything should be okie dokie. I mean, making friends is like one of those things where it's like, you either do or you don't. And nobody's gonna force you to make friends. You just gotta talk to people. Don't feel pressured to make friends with just everybody and anybody who comes your way. Like, you can be picky about it because sometimes people are just extra. And like, you don't need that in your life if you're trying to be focused. But like, don't be mean to anybody. Don't start any drama. Drama is not cute, first of all. So freshman year was a success. I honestly feel like I made a lot of friends. I have very close friends now. I feel like, even though it's only been a year, and usually like I don't consider anyone close to me unless like we've been friends for 4 years or more. I feel like the friends that I made, I got close to really, not really quickly, but like quick enough where it was like, and like, I'm the kind of person who makes friends with people who are like similar to me, so like, I knew you would be my friend. You. So like, if you know who your people are, it's gonna be easy for you because you'll identify them and be like, okay, this might click, like, you know. So personally, I made it an important thing to be friends with the people from high school. Like, I have specific dates to talk to my best friend from high school, and I have a group chat with my Christian club friends. So like, I'm still friends with my friends. okay, from high school. So like in my mind coming to college, I was like I don't necessarily need new friends. Like I have friends, like, and especially since I've been friends with my friends who live in New Jersey for like, I want to say like 15 years. We lived in the same state for a considerable amount of time, but then I moved. We've been at a distance for a long, like we're not in the same state. So I have friends out of state that I'm still friends with and who I consider my best friends. So like in my mind, I wasn't coming to college to make friends. I don't know about you. You might be coming to college dropping all your friends from the past years because they're all fake. Like, I don't know your story, your life story, but like for me, I personally didn't feel like I need to make friends. I already had my clique, my squad, my group chats. Like I already knew who my friends were. So I didn't need all that drama in the first place. So like I wasn't trying to participate in that anyway. But like like all I can tell you is like know yourself, know what you're comfortable with. And by knowing all that information, you'll be able to identify people who you can be friends with, like who you can bond with. Because like if you don't know yourself and you don't know what you're comfortable with, you'll just be out there trying anything and everything with everyone. And like that's kind of lame. But yeah, so like college is fun. Don't be scared, girl. If you're going into college, like don't. It's not that scary. It's not that scary. But at the same time, like I'm kind of like biased because my brother goes to my school too. So like I already knew somebody. It shouldn't be that bad. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Like, live your best life, do you, stay focused on your classes and your work. Work comes first. You know what's so crazy? Like, you'll go to every college video, like, oh, advice to incoming freshmen video, and they'll be like, focus on your schoolwork. But like, really though, and you thinking to yourself, like, okay, I'm gonna like school. But like, really though, like, don't play around with your deadlines. Yeah, stay focused, have fun, be safe and cool, and I'll see you in another video. I'm trying to be on a schedule, so there's gonna be a lot more videos, so stay tuned. Bye!